Hello everyone, it's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are doing fantastic. So what is Godfall and why should you be excited for this game? Over the past few weeks and days, I've been looking into it, reaching out to developers and community managers to find out more, and I must say this is becoming my most anticipated game of the year 2020. This is a game that Remnant players are gonna love, Warframe veterans will enjoy this, Borderlands players, God of War players, and Final Fantasy players are going to definitely love this game. To be honest, if you're a fan of looters or you're a fan of hack and slash games, you're definitely going to love this and you should keep your eyes out on any information regarding it. So for starters, this game is a medieval meets steampunk meets Norse and Greek mythology type of game. It is what you get when you mix Final Fantasy, God of War, Monster Hunter, and any of those type of games without those guns. It is a third-person action RPG that focuses heavily on melee combat and abilities. It is also a looter with the option to play solo or in a co-op of 2 to 3 people. You are basically like a god and a god slayer. Most of your time will be spent enjoying the lore of this beautiful game, battling powerful and smart enemies, and collecting an array of rare loots varying from all styles of melee weapons to different styles of armors and possibly some components to modify your ability. So why am I excited for this game other than the fact that it is promising, it looks beautiful, it looks amazing? Well, the first thing is that this is a third-person game, and as a lot of you know, that is my favorite when it comes to gaming in general. I love the third-person perspective. But moving away from aesthetics, the first thing is going to be the fact that Godfall is being developed by developers who have worked on Destiny 2, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Diablo 3, Gears of War 5, Titanfall 2, Left 4 Dead 2, Halo 5, BioShock Infinite, Injustice, Overwatch, and the list goes on. And that itself is a really good resume when it comes to you looking at a studio and what they have to offer. And to put icing on the cake, it is also the fact that it is being published by Gearbox Studios, the developers behind the Borderlands series. In an interview with the developers, they also confirmed that the game was inspired by the Stormlight Archives books, the Foundation series books, and the First Law books. And in terms of combat, they say that they were heavily influenced by the Monster Hunter combo mechanics. Apart from the Monster Hunter discussion, the other items are series of books that are rich in mythological lore. It is basically like reading Dante's Inferno. It's also like naming the Witcher books, the Lord of the Rings books, and of course sprinkle a whole lot of Norse mythology in between. This also tells us that there is at least a good inspirational source material for this story, which also influenced the game in its own way and influenced the richness of the lore. And from that, it tells me that this won't be one of those games that decide to make up the story as they go, because that can have its own issues as well. The fact that this is also published by the same guys who are behind the Borderlands series also tells us that a lot of those Borderlands inspiration and assets would likely seep into the components of this game. Gearbox is known as the father of all looters. Before all these new looter games came out, Gearbox was one of the starters of those games, so they inspired a lot of those games. And to see them actually get into this genre is actually quite interesting, and we can expect a great looting experience from it as well. In terms of the Godfall loot, we are told to expect unique varieties and meaning behind every grind. I hope that we won't have to worry about the excessive RNG behind another RNG that we tend to see in a lot of games lately. If the Borderlands series is to be a testament to the loot system in this game, then we can definitely be at ease because this studio is being nurtured by the same guys who developed an RPG with a rewarding loot system. As I said earlier though, lore is not a problem for them. Combat is not going to be a problem for them. Progression is not going to be an issue. And I hope that there is a great endgame to back everything up as well. From what I've seen and heard, they take what works and they are building upon it in a solid and polished package. They have Gearbox behind them, and these guys are only made up of 75 people and they've been able to put out some incredible works from different interviews. That is something that I've been able to confirm. The game is set to release in holiday 2020, which means it will be releasing with the PlayStation 5, and it will also be releasing on PC in the Epic Games Store. Still, I'm not sure if this is going to be a free-to-play game or if it is going to be a buy-to-play game, but either way, this is coming from a studio that has proven their worth with the latest releases. As a gamer, I am really excited to see a studio who actually knows how to develop a game around a looting system. I'm glad that this type of studio and this type of publisher are behind a third-person hack and slash system. That is something that a lot of us probably have always wanted. I am definitely gonna get this on the PC, and I will also keep you guys updated on anything Godfall. Let me know what you guys think about this game down below in the comment section. Have you heard about it before, and are you interested in the game? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.